Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dow with Dow Does Real Estate. Just haven't been on here in a while to talk about everything that's going on. I've been real busy doing a lot of things. So we got rentals, flips, and water heaters. And so right now we're literally about to close maybe Monday on refinancing the duplex that the single family I turned into a duplex. Finally got everything worked out. Everything should be signed on Monday or Tuesday. So we'll have that a long-term loan, and I'll do a video breaking down what that looks like compared to all the other stuff that we did. What the wins are for that. Pretty excited about how that all turned out. Just with that, even with everything and all the effort we put in today, not just today, this week, gonna call about a water heater issue, which I had serviced. Clearly went with a shoddy plumber because now there's more issues with it after being serviced than before it was serviced. So I called another guy. He's actually an HVAC guy. He also installs water heater, does water heaters. So I have him going out there to look at that. Hopefully it's just a valve, I believe, that needs to be replaced. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, but we'll see what happens when he gets out there and does all that stuff. So then outside of that, headed to the flip today. We're a little bit behind on the flip, and I'm not overall happy with the budget. We went over way more than I wanted to go over, but being a newer real estate investor and doing flips, I realized where I made a lot of my mistakes and won't make the mistakes again. So I'm also evaluating some things. If I don't get the purchase price that I want on that flip, I think that the numbers are there that I may be able to rent it out. It wouldn't be like the greatest margins in the world, but it could work. So we'll see where that goes. I had to also talk to my hard money lender about that because they have some stipulations on renting it out, why it's still under hard money, because it'd be probably a little while, a couple months before I'd be able to get it into a long-term loan. So we'll see where that goes. I'm pretty confident we can get somewhere close to where we will make some decent money, but you never can always predict exactly what the market's going to do. So we'll see. Not going to be greedy, but I don't think we're going to take any losses. So I'm pretty excited about that. Building a lot of networking and learning a lot from the flip. Probably more than I even learned from the BRRRR, to be honest. We got just some of the contractors, the order they like to do things is the order they like to do things. And then to kind of change the way I know they work for you essentially as independent contractors, but they say they're coming and they don't come, and then you have to follow up, and then it puts you one day behind for another trade. So that's just like the management of the whole situation is the hardest part probably. So then after the flip, I guess technically we did a mutual release with the fourplex. Couldn't find the financing we want, but it's not completely dead because it's not back on the market yet, and the seller wants to do some negotiations, and I think that we can find a way to where both of us get what we want. And it's really not even a breakdown of what we're almost locked in on our agreement, but just based on some of the factors, the size of the rehab, my experience, some of the lenders are wanting a little less risk actually. So we'll see what goes on with that. There's some different philosophies or different things that we're going to do. I've talked to some people that know a lot more than me about it, and we'll get it all worked out. They said, well, we want to work something out. Well, we'll put it back on the market in the meanwhile. If they put it back on the market, I'm just going to move on because I don't want to waste my time coming up with a solution and then all of a sudden they have an offer. It is what it is. There's a lot of other properties out there. There's also a duplex that I might be looking at maybe Monday. So we'll go from there. I want the fourplex, but I'm not going to force anything to make it work or not work. It's a big project. I'm ready to take the project on, but in this business you have to build a reputation, and with the flip about to be on the market and the other one being a long-term loan, I'm more likely to get that leverage with the fourplex, because I have a lot more experience. Not deterred by it by any means or anything like that. So that's where we're at with the real estate. I'm still pretty excited about everything that's going on, but I did come to the realization that if we list the flip maybe Wednesday, that now I actively don't have a project, I mean, I'll just be waiting for that to sell. So I need to get busy. So that's all it is. So if fourplex comes through. If not, I'll make some more offers on some other houses. Either way, feel pretty confident about what's going on. That's pretty much what we got going on. We have some of the other properties where we'll probably be going through and doing a fresh paint on that and listing that for rent here probably at the beginning of September. So I don't think I'm going to renew the lease with the tenant, or they wanted to renew the lease. So I'm going to issue whatever the lease says, 30 or 60 day notice to move, to find another residency. And that's really it for real estate. So pretty excited about, like I said, pretty excited about everything going on. The house across the street, the new build that they got listed for $300,000, is having an open house today. So I did introduce myself to the realtor, told her we'd be on the market in a couple of days. If they had any tenants to come check it out, or not tenants, buyers, come check it out. So we'll see what happens with that. And then we'll go from there. So if you guys have any comments about what's going on, need any help with your real estate, want to talk about real estate, anything in general, just leave it in the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you.